I hate it when they give me two doors. I never know which one to look at. I shot the other corpse.
Who is this? This can't be happening. Not again.
Not again. Okay. Ooh, audio. Dr. Silberman. More bullets! Oh, it's energy bar, never mind. Oops.
14th August, 98. As all of my written requests have gone unanswered, I'm making an official complaint in the form of this voice memorandum to the Hexacore supervisor in charge of the AI-8 quadrant. We are in desperate need of more staff. An appalling number of OBE are being diverted here, and we're expected to do autopsy and dispose of each one. Not to mention file the atrociously time-consuming paperwork. Since the guys at the dam are always in a rush, why don't they just handle the overflow themselves? After all, they're better equipped with a more spacious facility than we are. I sincerely hope to hear from you this time. Thanking you, Dr. Peter Silberman.
Keen Sight Coroner. Wow. Can't go up. "24 hours have gone by since Raven was thrown from the 4R Go Delta helicopter during this unit's rendezvous back to Keen Sight. Fortunately, the captain survived his death plummet by falling through the upper floor skylight of an apartment downtown. The respiratory clung to Raven's beak firmly, which filtered out the airborne contaminants that afflicted the residents of Keen Sight." So I definitely missed out on some documents. Chapter 3, Foley a Dukes. A dew? A duck's dew.
What the hell happened? Still alive.
Aw, man, I missed what it said. Fudge.
HQ. This is Raven. Do you copy? Over. Code 11. I say again. Code 11. This is emergency. Shit.
Just signal lost, dude.
With one disastrous move away from checkmate, an unexpected hand reached out. A forgotten player would make their triumphant return to the game.
I just hope the Major's still alive. We should find a way to contact him. He must be alive.
Oh, the Major's still alive for sure. You might not want to mess around with him, though. I like how the guy just so happened to land here. Like, it's definitely possible, right? Dude's got blue screen. Mars 1978 revealed all the truth behind the Capricorn 1 mission. Cassiator 2.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Yo, deconstruction, man.
Hexacore pilot. I was in a crash. Anybody?
The 21st century's most dangerous cop, the 21st century's most ruthless criminal. Oh, that's hilarious. Dude just taking a shower in his own bath. Wonder what the hell happened to this poor bastard. Why's he gotta be poor, man? The Stone. Fripo, Toy, and Zelvon. Okay, Face On. I recognize that one. In order to trap him, he must become him. Oh, Dependence Week. For humanity, the dawn of a new week. Death Horizon. I don't recognize that one. Inland? Don't recognize that one either. That looks like the cover of this game. Just showing off this game. Yeah, Invader Station. Like, these are the 4 looks of the characters that you use. We've used 3 of them thus far, which means we're missing 1. Yeah, the masked dude, the black guy, and this guy. Yeah, so we're missing one more character, possibly. Doggos. Like, this isn't the exit. No, it's kind of R. Dude also got blue screen, man. Wow, these people's PCs really are bad. And I can't open this at all. Yo, how's it going, Mason? I'm doing pretty well, man. Can you survive? So far, I've been able to survive, yeah. Any food? I really need some food. Ooh, they got a juice box. Give me that juice box. Oh, wow, Michael Jackson. Giano. T-Bop. UFC fight. What game is this? This is Daymare. Daymare 1998. I don't want to go over there. 17 September release. Die soft. Tap wait. Daiga's Happy is the escaper from Via Cali de Giano. There's a second poster for Die Hard, which is impressive. Yeah, there it is. The Daymare 1998. Another blue screen. What? It's a face hugger. InvaderStudiosOfficials.com. Some Super Nintendo controllers. Fear the 90s. Fear them. Oh, photos of the actual studio? Yo, how's it going, Spicy Boy? July 98, KSM. Oh, look at that concept art for the zombie things. Thanks. I'm doing pretty well. There is no gamble thingamajigger in this channel. Broken Arch. Don't know that one. They did the unthinkable. They brought it back. 1996. Don't recognize that either. Oh my gosh, dude.
I can't breathe.
Just hold your breath, dude.
It's too much smoke. Jesus. What happened here?
What a mess.
What a mess.
Money isn't everything. Yeah, right. Average's mind. Average's mind? Money isn't everything? Sakamura. Restaurant doors are blocked. Go Ballistic, February 9th. Beat Deep Blue, the Master of Chess. Halloween Party 1998, Masquerade, Rock and Roll. The Master of Your Wishes. This Mario Maker level is cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I might be able to go in the left room here. This isn't going the right way, is it? I don't know. Let me go back. Okay, so I need to find the exit here. Locked. I want to know what's in the...
like fighting. I can only curse those fucking assholes of the company. I regret having lied to so many people about what we actually did to them. And because I still got one shot at doing some good, I like to think it's not my first chance yet.
Oh God. I hope this hasn't afflicted the entire town.
But I don't listen to Spanish music at all, Spicy Boy. Except right now there's playing music outside, so I have the mic also muted. Yo, how's it going, Dank Dragon? I tend to listen to rock music a lot. I don't know the names of the games that I'm going to speedrun next. I just... Whatever next platformer / Metroidvania I play, that's my next speed game. Yeah, they're playing music outside, so I'm avoiding to use my mic until they stop. Yo, how's it going, Timmy? You think the music is nice? Yeah, the problem is that if I try uploading this to YouTube, it's gonna get claimed by the stupid people that make the music, so I need to just mute everything. But yeah. I had my bike muted because there's music playing outside. Quiet down. Now, I don't think I'll end up speedrunning Spyro. It's a 3D platformer, and I don't think I would enjoy it very much. But who knows? Welcome to the real world. I won't deny it for sure, but pals. But I doubt I'll ever speedrun that game. Audio, crunch, chewin. Morwin Chad, Sharks Die Hard. Jam. Before you try-row? Pretty much, yeah. Fear and a loathing in keen sight. Yeah, I'm not really interested in speedrunning any 3D. I like speedrunning 2D because there isn't much for me to remember. A 3D game, there's a lot to remember, so can't really blame me. It's The Blind Sight, a satirical underground paper spread through the suburbs of Keene Sight. This issue is titled, Don't Trust the System is watching you. There was a college dorm that I just went through, and it had like 5 or 6 different movie posters. One of them was Die Soft, which is a second references to Die Hard. The other one was Hard Die, I think is what it was. And it had Demolition Man as Deconstruction Man, something like that. It had other references to other movies that I didn't really recognize. I mean, I can promise you this, Strength Dragon, that if whenever I do play Spyro and I don't end up liking it, I'll blame you for thinking of speedrunning it at all. By the way, remember this guy got thrown out the helicopter, Timmy? He actually landed on a college dorm and ended up surviving, which was crazy. And if I play Spyro and like it, then I speedrun it.
I was off duty, especially on Fridays. Man, I could use a drink.
If I play it and like it, then I just speedrun it, and it's not your fault. And now I'm him, yeah. I'm pretty sure that same college dorm had pictures of the game, pictures of the developers, concept art of the aliens, and I want to say concept art of 4 characters. And this guy thus far is the 3rd one, so there's probably one more character to play as. The Eye on Site 1, Hexacore Biogenetics encrypted file. Eye on Site 1. So, oh. HB672. Eye on Site 1. It will seem incredible, but you must know that the founder of our beloved Keen Site was once a deserter, ready to oppose the orders of a northern government that wanted him an accomplice of an ignorable slaughter. It was January 1863 when, in the middle of the Civil War, Colonel Spencer Crackhorn moved in the Northwest states with orders to supply arms and explosives to the northern troops involved in the various battle theaters. But when it came to join their fellow soldiers intent on unleashing the most brutal and violent act of the American Civil War, known as the Bear River Massacre in Franklin County, in what would soon be recognized as the state of Idaho, he decided to abandon the battlefield. Indignant and deeply marked by this act of cruelty on the part of his own government, regardless of what could be the consequences of his choice, he deserted and repudiated the colors and the power of the North, entering with his most faithful comrades in the forests of the mountainous territory of Idaho. It was only after days of walking in the thick vegetation that Colonel Spencer Crackhorn and his men determined to move away as much as possible from that civilization that had so much indignant and disappointed, emerged in an apparently unexplored and uncontaminated valley, completely immersed in a bed of red sequoias and spruces overlooking a winding river When they went ashore and reached the only flat area near the waterway, they unexpectedly came across the signs of the passage of the historic Lewis and Clark expedition, which along its wandering from the east to the west coast in 1805 must have been stopped for a few days in that beautiful place, enjoying the beauty and richness of the place. For the more curious of you, an engraving with a plaque on stone is still visible and can be visited in the funicular station that leads to the LNC touristic route in the east of the city. The article continues in part 2. Part 2? Yeah, there's 4 parts. Neighbors disrespecting sound space again? Have they no knowledge of earphones? No, they do not. That's the problem. I will relinquish myself to you for gameplay so long as you promise not to die. I would love to have someone control me like a video game character, only for an experience I'd want to control back eventually. I mean, I'm sure that would make sense, right? Yeah, I think it's Mother's Day, right? Isn't this Sunday Mother's Day or something? Because if that's the case, that's why they were doing the whole music thing. Killer Shark. The Craven family. Be Mother's Day? Yeah, then that's probably why there was music being played. They were celebrating someone's mother in some vicinity nearby me. I find it quite annoying. Could care less if it was Mother's Day. Bullets! Yeah, I'm not sure if I finished saying what I was saying, but run! Oh God. Fudge! Oh great, I don't have any more. Oh no, I do. Yeah, the reason why I mute the mic is because, you know, just having ads that don't benefit me at all have no reason to be up on YouTube, but can't do much about it. 32-bit technology, 16 megahertz clock speed, 3.5 disk drive stores, a 1.4 million characters per disk for $2,400. New Nios PC. Fix your. Oh yeah, you know, there's also Windows 98. In this game, there's Doors 98 OS. It's really funny. The coronavirus could bring global population to a more reasonable number if we didn't think so much of each other. Putting color to work. Oh, do not cross. Original Japanese restaurant? Whoa. Oh, more bullets. I'm waiting for doors to... Daymare contest winners JSA via Spitfire VA Pixel Man, Michelle, Mike May, David Long, Strider, Rory, and Rover. Okay, that's cool. 6 winners on 3 different platforms.
Less than a day to turn this town into a nightmare. This place will never be the same.
Nope. What if 1998 is intentionally Resident Evil? Oh, wonder if 1998 is intentionally in Resident Evil. I'm not sure. I don't remember... I don't remember anything about Resident Evil 1 when it comes to year release. I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the 90s though. I did not sound like a female zombie at all. I do know that Resident Evil 1 is by far my most favorite Resident Evil of them all. But I don't remember like the original year it was released, so a golden apple tree. Oh, there was also a moose with a face hugger on its face, like the bobbleheads, but this one is a moose that has a face hugger on its face. Like, the number of references in this game is ridiculous. And there's only 2 of them, so I have not found the second one. Operation update. Subject, operation update. High priority. Attention. Colonel N.R. Giuseppe. Colonel, I hope this message finds you before it's too late. We've just received intel from the Department of Defense. The quarantine operation in I-8 could be more difficult than expected. What you may find yourself facing is not just a population inflicted by a mere contagion, but rather the result of a chemical attack on these United States. According to our latest intel, the citizens of Keene Site could turn out to be anything but unarmed, since the effects of the gas are capable of transforming them into lethal and killing machines. Attached is all the experimental data we have on the subject. I hope you'll find it useful when you encounter the enemy. Subject transformation by CSR-03 castor gas will result in 2 unique evolutionary stages defined as Stage 1 and Stage 2. The main cause of the desired evolutionary effect can be found in the genetic and physical makeup of the subject. Castor is, in fact, designed for military use, and its power of cohesion is rooted in the physical and biological standing of a subject. All this combined with the aim of selecting specific genes, resulting in transformation into deadly, unstoppable bioweapons. In the instance that a subject does not possess the adoptable genes necessary for mutation, the gas will cause rapid cellular deterioration. This will turn the subject into biological abominations that constantly decay, often immobilized in their own collapsing bodies. One thing you should know is that Type 7 is unable to infect others because Castor is a chemical weapon, not a viral one. In addition, each stage of infection results in death after 72 hours from 0 hour, the moment when gas is inhaled, resulting in total cellular meltdown. Stage 1 from 0 to 12 hour. This mutation is complete after just a few minutes of being exposed to Castor. Mental state. Once a human being inhales the gas, an irreversible process of physical deterioration begins, which instantly leads to a state of extreme aggression. Physical state. Partially unaffected humanoid life forms, but the acidic buildup in the blood and tissue increases so much so that their hair loss and tissue damage occurs. Large black/purple veins appear and accentuate the most venous and arterial regions, while the skin loses its natural pigmentation and turns gray. The eyes become empty and milky. If a stage 2 transformation does not occur, the body will still undergo a painfully slow, irreversible deterioration of tissue that leads to the total collapse of the creature within 72 hours. Countermeasures. Being fundamentally human, the infected have all the weaknesses inherent to human beings, brain, heart, etc. Even if they're now characterized by an extraordinarily physical resistance and resilience to pain, these characteristics combined with an unmatched speed and ferocity make them especially dangerous in groups. However, they can be killed with firearms, decapitation, or explosives if fired or hit at vital areas. Is hidden even a word? No, I definitely cannot help. Stage 2 from 12 to 24 hour. The mutation of next stage, defined as the correct form, is accomplished after 12 hours of exposure to castor gas. In fact, after the first few hours, if necessary, genetic and physical requirements are present, the chemical agent starts to heavily rewrite the genes of infected subjects. Mental state. The host has now lost all traces of humanity, while its body, driven only by violent impulses, become a weapon that can attack using its bones, which are transformed into sharp cutting tools. They are unable to act with sharp battle techniques, but their strength, resilience, and bloodlust compensate for lack thereof. Physical state. In this stage, the creature becomes entirely acidic. The veins surface over the skin and explode often from the skin. This significantly alters the coloration of the infectee and appearance of its tissue. For reasons unknown, there is an anomaly is the subject's body, for which the upper limbs are deformed and stretched to such a degree that they're razor sharp, while the entire body expands slightly. Countermeasures. It is impossible to pinpoint a particular weakness. However, the enhanced physical characteristics make it almost perfect as a bioweapon. The correct form, one single subject, is capable of eliminating a whole group of soldiers. The only sure way to take down a stage 2 infectee is by firearms, decapitation, or explosives until it's rendered completely helpless. Wrong type 7 from 24 to 48 hour. This mutation occurs 24 hours after exposure to castor and 12 hours after stage 2. In some cases, after the first 12 hours, the chemical agent causes further genetic anomalies in the correct form, which further increase the acidity to such the extent that it becomes harmful to the subject themselves. So as we've seen thus far, we've seen stage 1 and stage 2. Let's see if stage 3 is the melted man or not. Mental state. Lacking all reasoning instinct, Fueled only by aggression, the subject becomes a weapon capable of expelling deadly acid via contact or spitting from the mouth. It is also able to contact using its razor-sharp talons, so it's extremely dangerous. Physical state. During the transformation, the acidic generated by the body causes the entire outer layer to dissolve, which creates skin overlap with the possibility of blisters filled with acid. Large areas of the muscular system are exposed while notable change of the upper limbs takes place. Hands and arms elongate unnaturally or melt away completely, leaving bones exposed. In this stage, the subject movements in the upper and lower quadrant will become restricted, literally fused together with the rest of the body due to the melting of tissue, even if in some cases the subject still fire acid from a distance. So yeah, we've seen this stage as well. Because you don't remember her name. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I have no idea who she is, or even why she's so popular. Countermeasures. The greater the transformation, the more difficult it becomes to dispose of. It's an unpredictable OBE, operative biological experiment. In one instance, a wrong type 7 was dosed with water, causing its acidic body to become even more corrosive, which led to the complete destruction of the creature. Irregular stage Tindaris. More than a single creature, it is an amalgamation of two or more beings that form a real heap of melted biological matter. It can occur 72 hours after the 0 hour, but only when all the infectees in the area start to break down, tangling. Ooh, we have not seen this one. Tangling upon themselves or one another. Mental state. Being a combination of several beings, it does not possess a unique behavior or intellect. The real danger lies when getting too close to the amalgamation and risking exposure to acid and fumes that are toxic. Of particular danger are the acidic blisters that appear in barely visible areas or wrong forms that can detach from the main body and attack while camouflaged by the rest of the mass. Ooh. Physical state. Tindarius has never been analyzed nor studied in detail. The one attempt to observe it ended in disaster, and the subject was immediately disposed of after causing extensive damage to the North Red 1 Aegis facility on Northfall Island, making it impractical for years. Countermeasures. The greater the amalgamation, the more difficult it is to destroy. In the only case we've identified, the use of a lot of water led to a unique chemical reaction that caused its complete and instantaneous disintegration. Okay, so we have not seen irregular stage Tandarius, and wrong type 7 is the melted dudes that we found in the other section. Assumed by 18 by me.